Yeah.
I didn't know that you guys did cards, or that you had a website,
Yeah.
or that this stuff was for sale. I didn't even know if it was for sale.
Yeah.
You know, which I thought was just, you know, amazing. And when I heard $300, I was shocked.
Yeah.
I was shocked. And then I was sitting back and I was going, I don't know why I'm shocked. This is really, really, really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to the website and you start to check out what these artists are doing, and I think I looked at all of them, and there was at least 2 of them that I would never have a problem buying. Now, whether or not I could afford $300 is a different story, but I certainly could get the prints.
20 bucks.
You know, and certainly a signed and numbered print.
Yes.
That's very, you know, very hip. And this kind of, and this is all happening right here in Champaign County, which is, I think, is just amazing. It's one of the little secret gems that you occasionally find. And I'm really glad that you guys have been on the show too. So we're going to have you back. We're going to have to do this every year because we're going to have to feature an artist. We're going to have to do stuff. Let me just real quick, because we want to get to the star of our program here. And my first question is, first, why don't you just tell us in general about your art? How does it make you feel?
It makes me feel good to see other people look at it, and what I see is different from the person.
What they see?
Yes, for example, I might see a bridge with a house. Jamie Porter might see a lake or...
Right. See, and you know, when I first saw this, and I didn't know the title, that it was Wacky Buttons, and that they were, you know, like picture buttons. I was thinking gemstones, and how beautiful they were, and this, like the favorite one, of course, is my birthstone. So the blue one down there is my birthstone, by the way. And so that's probably why that's the one that stole. But as soon as I learned what the title was, it made more sense to me. It actually made more sense.
That's why I like abstract.
Yeah. And what a great title, Wacky Buttons. What a great title.
I was feeling wacky at the time.
And this is something that you enjoy doing, right? Now,
Yes.
this is the only thing that you do, though. You work other places, right?
Yes.
Where is it that you work?
I'm working in a community here in Urbana. It's called Goodwill.
At Goodwill? Okay.
Yes.
And someplace else, too?
And
You have a lot of jobs.
I work at Lobby and Industries as well.
Okay. And then you have this.
Yes.
And if they go online and they start buying the cards, do they get a royalty for that?
Yep.
I started out.
Okay.
I started out doing art just for something to do, and then it came out this because I didn't know there was a art museum for people with disabilities.
For disabilities.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I don't care whether there was an art museum or a gallery or whatever. I mean, this, and I've seen a lot of your other work too. And we're going to have staff show some of it. We'll edit it in, so everybody will get to see what it is exactly what we're talking about, so that they're not totally lost. And all of the art that we're going to show is available either as a card or as a print.
And some originals.
And some of the originals are available, and all of it can be purchased. And all of the proceeds after cost go to the artists.
Yeah, the artists get royalty payments, and then whatever's left goes back into the program.
Goes back
to pay for supplies and things like that. We do
right,
have
so
also,
they can continue doing what
yes, you do. Yeah. We have also a grant that kind of keeps us going as well. So.
I think this is awesome what you guys are doing. I think I had one more question. Make sure if I was going to ask it. Okay. One last question. Okay. what are you seeing? What is the future artist thinking about doing? What are your dreams about art?
I have one big dream that one day my art, and I should say many of the artists that have art in our main would be having their art shown in regular art museums.
Regular art museums?
And
Absolutely.
I think there's people out there who don't know there's artists with disabilities, and that's my big dream.
I certainly support that dream, and I'm gonna try and help make that happen. When I was very small, I went to Eden Park, the Cincinnati Museum.
Yeah, yeah.
And some of the artists were 4 years old that they had featured in the lobby, and it was the most moving stuff. You know, not sticks, you know, not stick people. Really very good stuff, and this is so much more superior to that. You know, not that there aren't good 4-year-olds out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it. Don't start sending me all the 4-year-old mail, okay? Don't. Not that there aren't good 4-year-olds, but this stuff, you know, like I said, you got to go to the website and check it out. I want to thank you both for being on the program. You guys,
Thank you.
You're lovely. Thank you very much for
Thank you.
being on the program. Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. And we'll have to have you back. Really quick, if you want to sponsor the program, you can email us at urbanaleader@hotmail.com. Please visit our website to view this show and our previous shows at urbanaleader.blogspot.com. And I hope you enjoyed the program. And thanks again for all our sponsors. That was really, really good.
To view my artwork, go to artmangallery.com.